Okay, I showed my face in accident, so I'm gonna just start again. Start the stream again, but not from the beginning. But the thing with these figures is I like them because they're just unique. Anyways, we're gonna be posing them after I've put them back together. So I'm gonna put them back together. Okay, Golden Freddy is done. Golden Freddy's done. Oh, I found his ear. I found his ear. Because the Toy Freddy's ear was missing. I've just found it. He's just popped back in. Don't know how on earth that happened. But when I get the new Jazzwares figures, I will do a video of comparing them. So I'll just be comparing them to the Funko figures. I'll do a live stream probably on Christmas. If I haven't got a party or anything. Okay, Bonnie's hand. Wrong one. Here's his other hand. Please don't. There we go. Okay, Bonnie's done. I just need to fix Dreadbear. There we go, Dreadbear's finished. Radioactive Foxy's finished. Now, I'm gonna do Roxanne. Come on. Where did his foot go? Oh, okay. And a thing I don't understand why they didn't put this on the original figures is a ball joint in the feet. Because Jazzwares did that. Jazzwares put a ball joint in the feet, which is really cool. And it like comes with more posability. And like I said, when I get the Jazzwares figures out, I will do a unboxing and a test and stuff like that. I'll just do a live stream of me unboxing them and like trying to pose them with the other figures and like compare them and stuff. Okay, Roxanne's in. And regardless if Roxanne's arm's missing, it makes her look more withered, so I like that. Now we're gonna do Sun. His arm's missing, so can't do much with him because his arm's broken, like Foxy's leg, which I'm really annoyed about. Okay, Sun is finished, but his arm's missing. And I like Sun as well, because like when I'm like doing videos with him, I can just like move his neck up and down like that without you seeing my hand. So then I don't have to like take photos of him. So if I just like make my hands less visible and I move it like that, you don't see my hand as much, but I have to like have it there and move his hand really fast. Anyways, he's done. Now I'm gonna finish, what's it called? Chica. Finish Chica. And there's some extra little hands and stuff in there for the Dragon Ball figures. For me to, pose and fight and stuff. Okay, Chica is done. Now I'll just get all their accessories and stuff. Like, well, the only accessory there is a cupcake and the guitar. I don't have their microphone. And this is what I was talking about with Foxy's leg. So you see this? It's side of it's broken off, like. Oh no! This is an alright one. Let me get the broken one. Where is it? Where's it gone? Can't gone far. And Toy Freddy's my friend. I think I know where it is. Don't worry about it. I'm getting a new Foxy figure anyways. I'll probably just use this to make like a new Foxy, I might use this to make a Withered Foxy or something, or a Phantom Foxy. But anyways, when I would try and put it on the thing, it would go like this. And just fall. Okay, I'm gonna put all the like stuff on the figures, like microphone and stuff. Okay, perfect. And the radioactive Foxy is like thighs and I wouldn't say arms, but the feet and the thighs are more accurate to the game models, like the Endo feet, because they got them little squares on it. But the original ones, they just got nothing on there. I also ordered a Captain Pirate Foxy as well, so I could use the legs. No, because I'll probably just make new legs for this one out of like clay or something, and like make him into a different one. So what happened to Foxy? So his leg, no, is this on the other leg? So I've got two of these, and the other one, this part that I'm touching, it like snaps. So every time I try and like put it on, it will just fall. But I'm getting a new Foxy anyways for Christmas, so I'll probably just make this into like a new character. So I'm just going to be posing all this monstrosity and posing them all together. And I'm just putting all the accessories on all the figures. So, yeah, and I was gutted about that because it was like right before I came here, like when I was like putting all my figures into a box to take over. And I tried to put his leg on his... I was sat there because some of them were in pieces. Also, Sun's arm's missing because the same thing happened to Sun's arm. Like this, the little clip there snapped, and the same thing happened where I couldn't put it back in. So he's got a missing arm as well, and I'll probably have to get a new Sun figure, but it's like $5, so it's fine. But Foxy figure on Amazon's like $20, and I tried to look for one on eBay when I was in the UK, and it was like $10 for the figure and like $20 shipping. That's like $40. Oh yeah, with Moon. Well, Moon, thank God, is intact because Moon is my favourite out of Sun. Because Sun's, yeah. But I mean, if anything else gets broken, I'll probably just chop these bits off and probably make an Eclipse figure. I don't know. But what should I do with Foxy? Because he's missing a leg, and Phantom Foxy has a leg. Unless I just make my own Phantom Foxy without a leg. And he's missing his arm as well. But I know where the arm is anyways. But what should I do with him? Because he can't stand up. And he can't hold anything. Because he doesn't have the right arms. So yeah. And yeah. So I'm just going to put all the accessories up. Yeah, I'm going to make a custom figure. But like what of? Like, should I make like... It has to be Foxy, obviously. It has to be Foxy. But the thing is, he can't stand. Like, because he doesn't have a leg. And regardless if I did have the 2 legs, I can't stand him up because Blue Tack doesn't exist here. And he's missing his hook. And the radioactive Foxy, I mean, I could probably paint him to make him into the original Foxy, but his hook's too big. Unless I just like sand it down and make a new one out of clay or something. But I guess the radioactive Foxy is like more accurate to the game because of his like legs and stuff, but I would have to do all that, and I'm getting a new Foxy anyways for Christmas, but I can't just have this lying around. And I'm not gonna throw it away because it's like, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like pose them. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get something to stand my phone up. I'll probably just... Yeah, I'll just use that. Oh, just stupid. There we go. Oh yeah, here's the pig patch I was on about. The pig patch that I got from the mall. No toes, bro. Yeah, no toes. Yeah, this is the pig patch that I got. And my dad said it's not official, but when I showed him the Funko label on it, because it is official, which I'm surprised with, because when you go to these types of malls, they just either have nothing or it's bootleg. Okay, so we're doing that. So, yeah, I mean, crazy. But why are you looking at my toes? Why are you looking at my toes, bro? That's not cool, bro. Bro, get a load of this, pet. Wait, what? I luckily have a local game shop where I buy FNAF plushies if they're on sale. Yeah, I mean, that's good too, but I mean, it's like, wait, please. Okay, there we go. Okay. I had to end the stream a minute ago because I showed my face on accident, but the only person watching was my brother, so it was alright. Okay, we got Bonnie with his guitar. I might have him stabbing someone. I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah. And I was talking about this figure last stream before I deleted it. About this is a good figure for like people who don't have the nightmare figures, because this is pretty much just Nightmare Freddy but just different teeth and stuff. It's just the same mold. And same with the Grim Foxy, it's just a better version of Nightmare Foxy. It's literally the same mold, except it's got a stomach missing and his hook's bigger. That's the only difference. And if I could, I would buy another one of these and make it into a Nightmare Foxy, because it's literally the same thing. And I'm pretty sure it's one of my tallest figures, because his thighs. Like, I'm going to get a regular Bonnie, because Bonnie's quite tall. That is a huge difference. Well, not huge, but like a little taller. But then Bonnie's stupid ears getting away. When is my PC coming? It'll be here about maybe December 15th, maybe. Probably December 13th, maybe. Some. Yeah, it'll be during like December 15th and onwards. I'll definitely have it before. I'll definitely have it before Christmas. So, and I was talking about on Christmas, I'm gonna do a Christmas stream where I'm gonna like, cause on Christmas I get the Jazzwares figures, and I'm gonna compare them to the Funko ones, and I'm gonna do a Christmas stream. So that's if I'm not doing anything, but I'll probably no doubt do the stream anyways. Okay, so we got Bonnie in his pose. I'm gonna have him like stabbing Springtrap. I think Springtrap deserves it. And why so late? I don't know, cause it's in a container, so the container gets shipped across from my old place to here, like shipped across the ocean. It don't come by plane. It comes across by boat, so it'll take quite a while, and then like it'll have to stop in Miami, and then it'll have to come all the way here. So, but it's not that long. I mean, the FNAF movie comes out in what, 5 days, and then it'll be December 5th when it comes out. So December 5th. So it's only 10 days after the FNAF movies comes out. It's about a week and 2 days. Yes, it'll be something like that. But I am so lucky that I logged in to my FNAFGOD 1 on my PC. Because if I didn't, I would never get the channel back. But I'm so lucky that works. Hopefully, it will give me the password to the thing. Hopefully, it'll give me the password to my account, and then I'll log in on my phone. But I'm still, yeah, I'm still annoyed about my phone situation because it was an iPhone 13. Like, come on. Of course it's gonna get stolen if you're not careful with it. And one thing I hate about my phone, because I've got a Samsung, and you know on CapCut when I edit my videos to upload, it would like, when I like add all the effects and stuff to make it like shake about, it would like be really glitchy and slow, and it just gets on my nerves. But the what was it? The iPhone, it's smooth. But yeah, again, like I would take the battery from the Samsung, put it into the iPhone, the picture, like the graphics and stuff from the iPhone, and I'd take the pictures from the iPhone and the videos from the Samsung. Yeah. And it's just real hard to edit videos on CapCut because I don't think you use CapCut. Just depends which kind of. I've got a A16 Samsung or an A12, something like that. It's one of the newer ones, but yeah, it's just one of the newer ones. But like everyone in my family except my brother's got a Samsung, and like I try to edit videos on their phones and it still don't work. But the only phone that it works is the A Samsung version of worse than S. Yeah, well, it was all they had. It was all they had. But I mean, because if you lost your iPhone, would you buy another one? Because then you're just at risk of losing it or it being stolen again. You wouldn't do that. I got a Samsung S10 Galaxy. I mean that's good, but I think like it'll probably never happen. But like if they ever did, like someday in the future, like Samsung and iPhone, I don't know, like made up, they could make a really good phone that has the Samsung battery, the iPhone graphics and stuff like that. That would be that would be the best phone, and I would buy it. I would like take all my money. I would buy it. So, didn't you get the new Jazzwares figures? Pretty sure you got the Jazzwares. Yeah, exactly. Anybody would. So you got the new Jazzwares figures, right? Okay, I'm gonna put Springtrap in that pose. Pretty sure on the yeah, I got Mangle Toy Chicken. Yeah, I'll have to get the thing up, but I got Toy Freddy, Toy Mangle, not Toy Mangle or Toy Foxy, but it's Mangle. Toy Freddy, Mangle, Toy Chica, and Toy Bonnie. I got Toy Bonnie as well. I got the whole set, and then I got the Endo series Freddy, which like I would have like got Endo series Bonnie as well, but they weren't released on the Smiths. So I just got Freddy because it came with Withered Freddy, and it just looked really cool. But what I might do, I might give Withered Freddy a black wash to make it look more run down. And I've seen on some videos, but I don't know if it's the lighting. They've got like their Freddy's like orange. It's not brown. But that could just be painted or blackwashed, anyways. But like the Funko figures, they've got like little bumps on them and like dirt patches on them. And like I said, I'm gonna compare them to the Funko counterpart, which yeah. And I also got I also ordered some more plush for the display. Pretty sure I got like Bonnie, Chica, and other things. I saw on one of your vids that Freddy's belly is lighter than the rest of the parts. Is that right? Yeah, it is. It is that because I'll show you. This belly part, like as you can see here, it's a different plastic to this. And I've seen a lot of people online complain about that. And it's the same with Bonnie as well. Bonnie's got that. As you can see, it's like a lighter version. And I've seen a lot of people complain. And it's the same on the Jazzwares figures. The Jazzwares figures have that same problem. Like the torso is not the same colour as their legs. This is a different shade. And that bugs me. Because like on that video that I did, I had the light flash on. I'll put the flash on now because I can do that. Yeah, you see, look. Look at that. See what I mean? There. And then Bonnie. Well, Bonnie doesn't really have it. See Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy's alright. And I'll try Chica's okay as well. Yeah, it's like an orange colour. These are official. They are official because like go to the live stream that I did on my old channel where I did the unboxing them. It says Funko and everything. They are official. I can tell you that for a fact. But it's the lighting that makes this look orange. It is yellow without like I'll turn the light off now. Yellow, brown, and then when I turn the light on, like this, it's the same color when I have the light on, and this is like a really dark red when it's orange. I'm gonna check this one out. A lot of dust on there. Yeah, well, that, what's it called? FNAF_fan, you know, with the Withered Freddy profile picture. He comments on a lot of my videos. He said to me on one of my stop motion videos, because I had the flash on, he said, yours look bootleg. So I told him to get his ass to the live stream that I did, because I didn't show them without the boxes. I showed them in the boxes and then I unboxed them. Same with this one, like on my video, and this one, and this one, I unboxed them all in their boxes, because the reason why I do that is because I don't want people in the comments going, oh, it's your bootleg and this and that. So I unbox them in the box, or I show them in the box before I do that. And this one came like this. His eye's missing a bunch of paint, which bugged me. But it is official, and also on the bottom as well. What was it? Scott Cawthon. Yeah, Funko.com. Yeah, and this one as well. Or is it? Yeah, 2022 Scott Cawthon. Funko LLC 2022. www.funko.com. Yeah, they all say on the bottom that they're official. Even the pops. But I mean, you can tell when you see a fake pop and you see one. And another thing, you can also tell when you see you can also tell a fake figure when you see one, because like I've seen on a lot of like people buying bootlegs off of like Temu and Amazon. They have the stupid little light bulb in the middle, and their eyes are off center, they're wonky, and the things fall apart. But the Funko figures, regardless, like, I breathe on them and they fall apart. But they're meant to do that. They're meant to fall apart. Apparently. And, like, I see a lot of reviews on, like, especially Smiths. When I was, like, looking to buy these, when I was about to buy these, I looked on Smiths, and a lot of people, like Karens and old people, were like putting on the reviews like 1 star, saying, "Oh, these aren't very good because they fall apart," and they're supposed to fall apart. They're supposed to, because they're ball joints. What do you want them to do? Stay in place and you can never move them? Because if they didn't fall apart, or if they were on a ball joint, the reason why they fall apart is on a ball joint. If they were on the ball joint, they would just be stuck like that. Or like that. They'd just be stuck like that. You couldn't pose them or anything in your display. You would literally have them in your display like this. Like an NPC. And like, when I pose my figures, like, I go on like Pinterest and stuff, like this. Like, I look at photos of them. I think Jazzwares did a better job on figures. Yes. But I also disagree. I agree and I disagree. Couple reasons actually, is that, well, I can't really say this because I haven't got the figures, but from what I've seen on like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, other platforms like that, from what I've seen, is that 65% of people say that the Funko figures are better, but they are comparing their custom Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, like, they've got a VR high wire Toy Freddy and they've like customized it, but it's still the same figure. But they're comparing their Funko customs to the Jazzwares, and they always say that theirs is better, but apparently it's not biased. But I also kind of agree with them because, like, they've got more detail. Like, especially Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie's the wrong colour. His ears just stick up. And, like, especially, like, the Toy Bonnie, he's got a bent on the Funko one. He's got a bent ear. The ones just stick straight up. Especially the Endo series Bonnie as well. But other than that, the rest of the figures are, like better. Like, they made the mold for all the FNAF 2 animatronics Funko, but they chose to make the stupid VR Toy Freddy and high score Toy Chica and all that. So, but I agree, but I also disagree, because there's things about Funko that are better than Jazzwares. Yo, what's up? Yeah, what's good? But there's things about the Funko figures that are better than the Jazzwares, starting with like texture, like the Endo series Toy Bonnie, not Endo series Toy Bonnie, the Endo series FNAF 1 Bonnie. It's just smooth and it's like a toy almost. Well, I know it is a toy, but it's like the toys from the game when they're real smooth. He's supposed to be bumpy and like not bumpy, like. This one, I think it's like mimicking like fur or something. And they've got like dirt patches. Like, especially my Freddy. I don't know if you can see, but he's got like dirt patches on his like there and stuff. And yeah. And Chica as well. There. It's like all the stuff. But Jazzwares only made Toy Chica a bit too accurate. Yeah, but again, the Funko one is bigger. The Jazzwares one is thinner, but I guess it is a little bit too accurate. Because they want all them freaks to like, yeah. I need to go since I'm secretly watching you on my tablet. It's 10 p.m. right now in my country. Okay, see you later then. Talk to you soon. So, like, there's things about Jazzwares that are better than Funko, and there's things about Funko that are better. One thing that stands out to me is, see ya. One thing that stands out to me is the stupid double teeth. Why did they use the double teeth? And I've seen a lot of people paint over them to make it just have, like, if I try and, like, wait, let me, if I, like, try and, okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. And, like, Freddy, Withered Freddy has double teeth. And Golden Freddy as well. He doesn't have double teeth. And I have to research this again, but I don't remember Chica having double teeth. Like, I remember, like, getting jump scared by her in the game, and she only had bottom teeth. She didn't have top teeth, but someone will have to tell me on that. But the only thing they got right on Chica was the little gap in between her teeth, because she's missing, like, one tooth there. I'd say out of them all, oh, so she only has bottom teeth. So she's only got bottom teeth then. Well, I'd say Chica looks the most accurate out of Freddy, Golden Freddy, and Bonnie. But Springtrap looks really accurate. But it's just the colour. He's not green, but I guess he could be like the early version or the minigame version. But we're basing off the game. But I guess you could paint it. But I mean, this is a really detailed figure. But I'd say out of these three, we're excluding Springtrap because it's no, but I am getting some FNAF books. I am gonna order some because I'm not getting the book versions. I'm gonna get the comic versions. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you get the comic versions, you get like a free figure or pop with it or a T-shirt or something. But out of them three, I'd say Chica's the most accurate. But out of them all, Springtrap's the most accurate. And like, I'm like, when people tell me, "Oh, Bonnie's purple," I'm coming for you. I don't care if Scott Cawthon's. I got a comic book, but I only got the book itself. Yeah, but there's like deals on Amazon, like where you can get a pack of comics. Like there's a deals on Amazon where you can get a pack of comics, and you can get like a free Funko Pop or like a free action figure, like based on the books. Like you wouldn't just get a random Radioactive Fox. You would get like, say for instance, you got Fazbear Frights, you would get Freddy Fazbear with it, or like a Freddy Fazbear Funko Pop, or you would get a cheese shirt. It depends what the book's based on. So, but I'm gonna have to get them. But I don't care what people say about Bonnie's blue, even if it has been proven. Bonnie will always be purple to me. He will always look purple, and he will always be purple. But I'm pretty sure like Jazzwares made their Bonnie purple as well. It's like a purplish blue. You don't trust Amazon? That's surprising. How come? If you don't mind me asking. But out of all the figures I've got, Roxanne is the most flexible and posable. Like, it's because she doesn't have any movement block, and she doesn't, like, the shoulder pads aren't connected to the things like the other ones are. And this pelvis piece can twist, so it's got a lot more movement, and and because her like thighs don't go up to the waist. I mean, I saw people ordering FNAF plushies and then getting bootlegs, and they paid much for it. Yeah, but Funko has their own store on. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. Oh no, I can't. Well, anyways, you might have to do it later or something, or maybe tomorrow or something. But Funko has their own store, and you can like. It depends what region you're in though, because if I was to go into Amazon in the UK, I'm scared if I pay too much, I get too much money and I get a bootleg. But that's why you would go to the Funko official store, because they have an official store on there where they sell all, like, not just FNAF stuff, they sell everything on there, like all their pops and stuff. It's an official store. It's got the little check mark on it and stuff. And all you got to do is just type up FNAF plush and all the stuff will come up for it. Even FNAF action figures. Like, you know what? You know how the sister location figure's like really expensive? Well, yesterday, I went to the official store and I bought a Funtime Foxy for $20. Yeah, alright. I bought a Funtime Foxy for $20. And it was as well, because it was from the store. And plus, even if you do get bootlegs, that means you're not spending like if you wanted to make a custom, like if you get a bootleg Freddy, you can make it into a withered Freddy or something, because then you're not ruining a perfect plush. But like if I was to get a bootleg Freddy, this is official by the way. It's official. If I was like them bootleg Freddies have got like real squished faces like that. If I was to get one of them, I could just like maybe remodel his face and like give him a bunch of wires and bands and stuff, and I'd make him into Withered Freddy. But yeah. But it's just that like I also got a Springtrap one. And regardless if they're bootleg or not, the Springtrap plush is always going to be one of the ugliest looking plushies. For that reason, because they're just like I've seen a lot of people on YouTube Shorts, like their children, they buy the official ones, and they buy the official ones and they like mistake it for a bootleg because of how bad it looks. So, yeah. Like, people buying the Springtrap plushies, for me, they only sell Funko Pops in 2 bags. What? Yeah, well, tomorrow I'll have to stream on Streamlabs on my phone. And I'll have to share my screen and I'll have to look through Amazon if you want to join. Because on my one, in my store, you can like get the sister location figures that are like discontinued. Because I bought a Funtime Foxy and a Ballora. Like, even though like, because like now, if you wanted to get a Funtime Foxy, it's like $200 or €200 or whatever. It's real expensive, but I got mine for 20 and it was official. And like, I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, there's like been these like children who have been asking their parents to buy a Springtrap plush, but they bought the official one. But when it arrives, because the Springtrap plush is so goddamn ugly, they thought it was a bootleg and they threw it away, even though it was a $20 official one. But that's why you need to look at what you buy. You need to remember it's official, because it said it's official on the website and it's from the official website. Like, that's what these people do. They don't look properly. Like, especially like these old people, like trying to get Christmas presents or birthday presents for their children, and they end up getting scammed. That's why you need to look properly. Other things exist, not just that. But like I was saying, this figure is probably one of the most posable figures ever. Like, out of the entire Funko line, this is one of the most posable figures I've ever seen. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was reading reviews. Like, I always check the reviews on these FNAF products. Like, because sometimes these, like, FNAF products, they don't have the Funko thing on them. Like, this person was selling Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Ballora, and Ennard, all of them in a pack for $30, and it had like 4-star reviews. So I like, regardless of what I'm buying, because the sister location ones, they're like quite expensive now because they're discontinued. But I mean, I guess you can find them in some spots in the world or something. Like on my country's Amazon, they're selling only Funtime Foxy. They're only selling Funtime Foxy and Ballora, not Freddy. If they sold Funtime Freddy, I'm buying it because Funtime Freddy is one of my favorite characters. But like, I always check the reviews, regardless of what I'm buying. Even if it's like FNAF plush or figures, I always check the reviews to see if they're official. Because no doubt someone on there will say, like, you know how you can like do a review and you can upload an image of your product. Some people like to take a photo of it if it's bootleg and say, oh, this is bootleg, don't buy it. Then that's who I watch out for. I always check the reviews. Can you show all of your FNAF stuff? Okay, well, yeah, I will, but I've also got other things in my container, like a bunch more. But I will show them individually, including the plushies. Like, not just my action figures, I'll show you other things. So, we've got the FNAF 1 Freddy. His microphone is, like, in a Ziploc bag, in a separate thing. I don't want to get it out, because I can't be bothered. So, we've got FNAF 1 Freddy. We've got Chica. I do have their cupcake. Comes with cupcake. Got Foxy, that's broken. Got, this is one of my favorite figures, Springtrap. And what I did is I got a silver pen and I like drew on his eyes because like his eyes are silver and it makes it look more accurate. So that's Springtrap. Golden Freddy, another one of my favorite figures because it's like Golden Freddy. Radioactive Foxy. Roxanne. Well, ruined Roxanne. This is another one of my favorite figures as well because it's just a better version of Nightmare Foxy and it's an alternative. And he's very posable as well. He's very posable because what I was saying a minute ago, like Chica, her legs move. That's it. That's all she moves and she twists. This one, like, he does 360s, butterflies, everything. It's because her legs go right up her hip. This one has a tiny gap there, so it has movement, and it stays there. And same with this one, it has a tiny little gap, but it doesn't have as much movement because he's fat. And I'd say the Funko one isn't as fat, but I would say the Jazzwares not Funtime Freddy, the Jazzwares Toy Freddy is game accurate. I'd say it's game accurate compared to this one. Like, his cheeks are too big, paws. Well, his face cheeks, not, and he's too skinny. Like, dude, I heard that Snapchat note. Yeah, sorry. If I'm getting notifications, yeah, just let me pop his arm back on. I don't know how to turn that off. But yeah, I call him Gummy Freddy because I've got the mystery mini as well of him, and he looks like a gummy bear. So I've got Gummy Freddy, and I always trying to eat him. because he looks squishy and edible. Then we got another one, an alternative Nightmare Freddy, but it's Dreadbear, even better. And it's like missing his stomach. I think that's cool. Sundrop or daycare attendant, whatever you want to call him, game accurate, whatever. Well, his arm's there, but I can't put him on because, well, I could try, because can't. Well, I'll just put down the camera a sec. Okay, so we got his arm. Gay care? No, not the gay cat. Well, I mean, he's kind of gay. He does look gay. Like, if the FNAF security breach existed and you took your kids there, would you trust this? Okay, see ya. And then we got Golden Freddy. And then we got this Dragon Ball stuff over there. See ya. I'm gonna end the stream now anyways.